Fourth essential part is water and minerals. The roots of plants absorb water and minerals dissolved in the soil with the help of root hair. Root hair present on the root surface. They are also essential for photosynthesis. Water and minerals from the soil are absorbed by the root hair and transported to the leaves through a tissue is called xylem. Xylem is a transporting tissue. Xylem is a tube-like structure. You will learn more about xylem in further classes. Next topic is synthesis of plant food other than carbohydrate. Plants synthesize carbohydrate glucose through the process of photosynthesis. Carbohydrates are made of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. These are used to synthesize other components of food such as proteins and fats. But proteins also contain nitrogen. From where do plants obtain these nitrogen? This nitrogen is obtained by plants from the soil. The nitrogen present in the air cannot be used as such by plants. Plants nitrogen को as it is कंज्यूम नहीं कर सकते, उसे as it is यूज़ नहीं कर सकते हैं, तो उनको चेंज करना होगा उसको, then we use it. There are some bacteria present in the soil that convert this gaseous nitrogen into a form that can be easily absorbed and utilized by plants. Such bacteria called nitrogen fixing bacteria. For example, rhizobium. Our second topic is heterotrophs. We have discussed about the autotrophs and now we will discuss about the heterotrophs. Heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Some living organisms depend on other living organisms for food. एक लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म है दूसरे पे डिपेंड होता है अपार्ट फ्रॉम प्लांट्स. प्लांट हैं जो दूसरे पे डिपेंड नहीं होते हैं, वो अपना फूड खुद बनाते हैं. बाकी और सभी ऑर्गेनिज्म हैं लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म में वो फर्दर दूसरों पे डिपेंड होते हैं. These organisms have heterotrophic mode of nutrition and are called heterotrophs. All animals including human and the plants that cannot carry out photosynthesis are heterotrophs. Monotropa and Cuscuta are example of heterotrophic plant. Let us study different types of heterotrophic plant. First of all, parasitic animals parasitic plants. These heterotrophic plants have parasitic mode of nutrition. This mode of nutrition, a plant lives on another living plant and derives its nutrition from the latter. The plant that derives nutrition is called a parasite. The plant from which the parasite derives its nutrition is called a host. Some example of parasitic plants are Cuscuta or Dodder and Rafflesia. Cuscuta, Amarvale, it's well known example, we know about that. Amarvale or another common name of Cuscuta is Gilloy. Cuscuta is a pale yellow twining plant often seen on trees' top. It twines over the host and absorbs its nutrients using certain special roots. Rafflesia is a parasitic plant found in the forest of Malaysia. It has the biggest and the heaviest. There are certain plants that are partial parasites. For example, mistletoe. These plants prepare their own food but depends on other plant or host for water and minerals. Insectivores plant. These plants feed on insects by trapping and digesting them. Some example of insectivores Vorous plant are pitcher plant, Venus flytrap, sandew and bladderwort. Most of these plants are found in the environment where nitrogen is not readily available. They use insect protein as a source of nitrogen. This is kind of holozoic nutrition. The leaves of a pitcher plant are modified into a pitcher-like structure. The tip of the leaf forms a lid to the pitcher. The insect trapped in the pitcher plant is directed down by the hair in the pitcher. There the insect is digested by the enzyme present in the juices inside the pitcher. This is the पिक्चर ऑफ पिक्चर प्लांट. पिक्चर प्लांट का ये फोटो है. इसमें क्लियर दिया हुआ है कि ये जो है पिक्चर की तरह यानी घड़ी के जैसे ये एक स्ट्रक्चर है. जैसे ही इसमें कोई भी नाइट्रोजनस इंसेक्ट एंटर करता है, इसका जो अपर टिप है वो बंद हो जाता है, क्लोज हो जाता है और जो भी एंजाइम्स इसमें प्रेजेंट हैं वो उस इंसेक्ट को पूरी तरह से डाइजेस्ट कर लेते हैं. Next, saprophytic plants. Some plants derive nutrition from dead and decaying organic matter, dead plants and animals. Such plants are called saprophytes and this mode of nutrition is called saprophytic. Example of saprophytes are monotropa, mushrooms and bread molds. We know about the mushrooms. Mushroom is a type of fungi. The saprophyte release digestive juices on the dead and decaying matter. Decaying matter means जो भी matter है वो खराब हो रहा है और धीरे धीरे वो हम इन जनरल टर्म में कहेंगे कि वो जैसे जैसे नष्ट होता जाता है, डिके होता जाता है, उस पर मोल्ड्स और जो भी फंगी हैं वो उस पर वर्क करते हैं और नेक्स्ट उसको सिंपलर कंपाउंड्स में कन्वर्ट कर देते हैं. दीज जूसेस एक्ट अपॉन द कन्वर्ट ऑर्गेनिक मैटर इनटू लिक्विड फॉर्म, सिंपलर सब्सटेंसेस. दीज ऑर्गेनिज्म then again absorb this liquid and obtain nutrition from it. Symbiotic plants. Symbiotic relationship is a close association of two different organisms. In this association, two organisms may mutually benefit from each other. They actually get nourishment from each other. An example of such a relationship is lichen, which is an association between algae and fungi. Algae, being an autotroph, synthesize food. Fungi, being saprophytic, absorb water and minerals and supply to the algal partner along with the shelter. Symbiotic association helps to replenish the soil. Symbiotic association is extremely helpful to the farmer. Soil provides many minerals to the plant such as phosphorus, potassium and nitrogen. Among all the nutrients, nitrogen is very important for the growth of the plants as well as for the synthesis of proteins. Plants cannot utilize the atmospheric nitrogen. Certain microbes such as rhizobium can convert atmospheric nitrogen into a form that can be easily used by plant. This bacterium gets associated with the roots of leguminous plants such as peas, beans and gram chana. The plant provides food and shelter to the bacterium. Rhizobium fixes nitrogen for the plant and thus helps in replenishing the nutrient in the soil. That is why farmers grow a leguminous crop in between two main crops to maintain the fertility of soil.